Hey, what is going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend. First of all, I just want to say thanks to everyone who has entered my contest. It started yesterday, and I'm already really surprised at the response to it. I've gotten some entries already, and I know a couple people have, told me that they're going to be making some video responses pretty soon, and I'm really surprised at the response, and I really appreciate it, guys. Um, it's my first contest, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, so that is awesome. So I want to thank you guys. Just a reminder to anybody else who wants to enter, it started yesterday, and it's going to go on for 2 weeks, so your deadline is October 21st. Another fair warning, this review might be a little long because I got a lot to show and a lot to talk about. So let me get on with that. I'm going to be reviewing Massacre Video's release of the Deluxe Limited Edition of 555. I'm going to turn this around. I got to cover this up here. There's a little something I can't show, but this is limited to 100, and I got 46. Now, I'm like most of the horror fans my age. I started renting horror VHS and in my local mom and pop's video store, and this is something that I do not remember seeing. I don't remember seeing this in the video store. And when I first saw images of the VHS and maybe poster art, I can understand why people are sort of fascinated with it. Honestly, I think whoever came up with the box art and the title were either stumbled upon something awesome or were geniuses. Because can you imagine being in the video store and seeing this? I mean, that's eye-catching. Not only the image, but the colors. I mean, it's bright pink, and the title, 555. I mean, that just sort of like, what is that? What is 555? What the hell? I gotta rent it. I gotta see what it is. I don't understand. What is this? Why is it 555? That's so strange. Um, so I sat down and watched it last night, and I've been seeing some people talk about, like, it's a really good movie, good bad movie, excuse me, and it's definitely a party type film. So I sat down with some beer last night and subjected myself to this film, and my girlfriend. She unfortunately got bored and sort of surfed the internet while I watched it. Um, Basically, what you have, the basic premise is there is a hippie killer. This is set in the 80s, and there is a hippie, sex-fueled killer on the loose, and he is killing basically couples that are in mid coitus. Yeah, I used the word coitus just now. What? And two police officers, Detective Haller and Sergeant, I thought it was O'Connor, but it says Connor on the back, have to investigate these murders. That is the basic premise. Now, this is a shot-on-video film, and it definitely lives up to the so bad it's good moniker. It's really bad, just really awful, but great. I was surprised by two things. I actually expected the acting to be worse. The acting, I've seen much, much worse acting. Actually, the acting in this compared to Blood Feast, these guys should have won an Academy Award. But I think what makes it so funny is because you can tell they're just really trying hard to be very good. They're taking this project very seriously, and that's where it comes off as hilarious, because they're just really trying hard. But I was actually really surprised at I thought the acting was going to be much, much worse than it is. The effects are surprisingly good, in my opinion. When you're looking at what type of film it is, the effects aren't bad. And the effects artist actually worked on um, Henry and Reanimator. So, the guy was obviously good enough to work on those two classics. So, the effects are actually pretty decent. Some of them are a little lackluster because they're not really effects. Certain times, they'll be, the couple will be having sex, and um, the man gets pulled off, and you don't see the man. The kill happens off screen, but a bucket of blood gets thrown. You can tell it's just like a bucket, and they just toss it on the girl. And it's from not even the right angle, like it's from a totally different angle. But some of the actual kills that are on screen are pretty decent. Of course, this one here is pretty awesome. I just can't. I mean, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that look great? Um, if I'm gonna sit here and actually try to say what the problems of the film are, I'm not gonna go through that. But the only thing, I can't even believe I'm gonna critique this like this, but the only thing that I wish would have happened is less of the police um, jabber, basically, in the office and whatnot. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of dialogue in that, which could have been cut down. But really, I don't even need to be sitting here critiquing it. You're gonna watch this movie for the sole purpose of watching a very good bad movie. That's what this is, and that's what it should be enjoyed as. Is a good bad movie. There actually is this feel to it, and you know what? It's weird. I watched it last night, and it's terrible, but I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know what it is, but it sticks with you for some reason. And there's nothing overly special as story wise or genre, breaking or whatever. It's just something I can't explain it, but it sticks with you. There's something actually pretty creepy about the killer. He uses these weird knives. There's one that's totally just like a spot, like a squiggle knife. It's weird. And the other one is this big long machete that has this hook on the end. I don't know if you can't see it in here, but and I can't show you the back there with the knife. But yeah, the killer's kind of creepy actually. And I don't know, something just sticks with you. I would recommend this for fans of shot on video horror, anybody that likes really bad movies just because they're bad. Please don't get this. If you want to see a fantastic horror film, that's not what you're going to get. You need to go into this as sort of a party horror film. Invite your friends over and get a couple of good laughs out of this. Now on to the amazing job that Louis, Justin, and let's say Louis, Justin, or Louis, I don't know, and his company Massacre Video did with this edition. If I was entering my contest, this would be my pick right now. This thing's great. So as you can see, it's in a big box VHS case. As you can see on the side, big VHS there and there. You open it up, and I'm gonna show the DVD first. The DVD alone is just cool. Even if you bought this, I love the cover on this. I can actually show the back here because the little, well, I'll cover it anyway. But anyway, this is what the DVD inside looks like. Awesome. Let me cover this up real quick. There's the back. I just love that it's pink. It's just eye-catching as hell. And then you open it up, and you've got liner notes here by Art Edinger of Ultraviolet Magazine. Chapters. And then there's the disc. If you take the disc out, you've got this alternate artwork on the back. that I actually still have to cover there, which is pretty awesome. So that alone, even if you got the standard edition DVD, you know, I mean, this thing is cool. Features-wise on the DVD, unbelievable what this guy did. I mean, there are interviews with a cast member and 2 crew members. You get an interview with this guy, Scott Hermes, or I don't know, Hermes. You get an interview with him. They're all about, the interview with him is about 10 minutes long, and then you get an interview with the makeup artist, not the effects artist. You also get an interview with him. But the makeup artist, which is about 10 minutes, and then the effects artist, Jeffrey Lyle Siegel, his is about 20 minutes, and you actually get to see something kind of cool. He pulls out Tom Tolles' head that was used in the film Henry. So you get three interviews, a really awesome image gallery with never-before-seen photos, and 2 trailers for 2 films that Massacre is going to release in the future. They're both by the same director, and I can't remember the name of the first one. It's something The Embalmer, and it's basically it looks like a shockumentary about some Colombian like mortician. And then another film by the same director, a Japanese director, and I can't remember his name at the moment. Junk Films, which is supposed to be a collection of short shockumentaries, and the footage in the trailer alone is pretty wild. There's footage of like I guess it was a roadside accident or something. The guy's head is split like wide open. So that's the features, and like I said, this alone is just amazing that he did all this for this little shot on video horror film. Now let me show you what you get in the deluxe edition, and I think there are still some of these left. The VHS is all sold out. They were limited to 50, and I know there was one on eBay. I actually believe he put up a link to it, and it was going for, last I checked, over $130. So, but I do think he still has these left. I'll leave a link to the website and the store if you want to pick one up. But let me pull out everything here, everything you get. Okay. First, I don't know if I was supposed to get 2 of these, but there were 2 in my box, so I got 2. You get 555 pins. Like I said, I don't know if I was supposed to get 2, but I got 2. You get this sticker here. You get where's it at? This really cool bright pink 555 patch. You get the artwork that's on the inside of the box as sort of like a little print here, which is really cool. Another little postcard image, and it's signed here by the actor Scott. Well, not that guy, this guy. Signed there. Really awesome. And finally, you get this reprint of the poster, which the poster is kind of lackluster, but it says something funny at the bottom. But this is the poster. And as you can see, it says at the top, "Don't rent 555." But at the bottom here, it says, "Viewing 555 may cause incurable insomnia, excessive vomiting, increased heart rate, and possible permanent damage to your brain cells. Of course, if you find these symptoms desirable, rent it today." And it says "General Surgeon's Warning" instead of Surgeon General. I don't know, I just think this is kind of cool. But yeah, so that's everything you get with this Ultimate Edition. Limited again to 100 copies, and I just thought this all around, this whole the artwork, the title, the film, the edition, all the extra stuff, top notch. You did a great job, man. So I'm gonna leave a link to the store and where you can buy it. You can either get that or the standard. Like I said, the VHS is all sold out, but I think there's a couple more of these left. So it can be a bit pricey, but I mean the edition is just amazing, as you can see. So I got another review coming up here in a minute, so check it out.